start I don't want to start any chaos, but I know what's about to happen next. I've been preparing for it for the past 6 years. You know, people see me come and go, but they don't know where I come and where I go. What I do know is when I read the Bible, it does not lie to me. It says in the last days, leave the cities, go back out to the rural lands in the country. Learn how to make your own food, because if you're attached to this system, they're gonna own you. What's this country gonna do when money doesn't work anymore? Because money is almost over. Then that means there has to be another system of barter and trade. Chips are coming. Microchips are coming.
What do you think is, like, when you say that's coming, what do you feel?
I feel like this country is going to find out it was never a country at all. It was always a plan for another plan.
Hey, Shalom, Call Halal, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Chahadash, the ones apostles of Great Millstone, bishops and elders that rule well, and Shalom to brothers in the highways and byways doing the work sincerely and faithfully, continue fighting that good fight of faith. And also to you, sisters out there who truly trust and believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. May you be found worthy as well. All right. So that was a quick video clip of Jaguar Wright. And as you see towards the end of the video, she said that, in the video, she said she knew it was coming. And then, towards the end of the video, she told you exactly what was coming. And now, I'm going to say this, there are things that are happening right now where the average person, if you will, outside of this truth, outside of the ministry, outside of this thing of ours, the average person can see it, can identify it. All right? It don't take a rocket scientist to know what's going on. All right? And on top of that, you gotta, your spirit, if you can't navigate this thing through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, then the Lord just isn't giving you what you expecting, man. The Lord's not giving it to you, or He's not dealing with you. All right? Something such as this, where you have the masses speaking on it, the see Him. You got the masses speaking on it. All right? And truth be told, the men of Great Millstone, we were the only ones that who have consistently and continually have pushed it. All right? And again, that's not to toot our own horn, but it is what it is. And now I believe that a lot of these people woke up because the men of Great Millstone have been pushing it, since the inception of the apostles and elders and bishops coming out on the highways and byways, with the videos. Now, we understand Nate was probably out there with the video set up first, but it really didn't start taking off until the apostles got on the scene. And once again, spiritually reading that, the Lord set that in place. All right? So let's go here. This is Daniel's 12:4. It says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." All right? Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So in other words, you have a lot of people right now trying to turn to the scriptures, trying to turn to the Bible. You have everybody talking about, biblical proportions and biblical things. All right? It's no coincidence. It's no coincidence that these things are happening. All right? But in the case of Daniel, he said he was told to stand in our lot until the end be. All right? And we are in the end. And the scripture says, and knowledge should be increased. There are a lot of people out there who are now coming into the fold, who are now waking up, hearing the word, believing in the word. All right? Knowledge is being increased on a daily, man. Now, that's not to say, these people are, men of the Lord or servants of the Lord. But again, the knowledge that the Lord has put out there and the spirit that the Lord has put out there, he gonna touch everybody, man. But his chosen people and the ones he truly loves are the children of Israel. But he also uses nations as weapons, as swords. All right? But this point being made here is the fact that knowledge is being increased. Here you have Jaguar Wright. She was in the entertainment world. She's in the entertainment world, singing songs and doing podcasts and things of that nature. All right? But one thing we can all agree on is that she believes and understands that the MOTB, is that chip that the people speak of in the world today. She understands that. Here you have men that have been around the truth for 25, 30 years, and they can't understand it. They can't understand it. Why is that? Because the Lord blinded them from receiving that thing, man. The Lord denied them, understanding and wisdom. All right? This is Revelation 13, and I'm going to start at 16. I'll start at 15. And it says, and he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right? You think that's not going to apply, in a short time? What do you think they're getting these concentration camps ready for? What do you think they got them FEMA, coffins for? All right? So when it comes time to worship that image and receive that mark, if you do not do these things, you will be, as the scripture says, should be killed. All right? So think about it, man. Think about it. Don't leave your life to chance, man. Pray and make supplication to the Lord. Ask for forgiveness, and then maybe, just maybe, he'll have mercy on you. We aren't the ones who will decide whether the Lord's going to extend mercy unto you, but we just know this: the Lord, his word, and he is faithful and true. All right? Verse 16. And it says, and he called us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right? You receive that mark in your right hand or in your forehead. This is getting down to the wire, man. We coming down to the wire, and all the bullshit is going to stop. All the nonsense with these cats, trying to break it down and trying to explain what it is. This is all going to come to an end. You ain't going to see this folly when society truly breaks down, man. Then and only then are you going to see, everybody come out of the woodwork looking for something, looking for the word of the Most High, looking for the prophets, looking for food, looking for shelter, looking for protection. Everybody's going to come looking for something, man, in that hour and that day. All right? Verse 16 again. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark. All right? So when the scripture is speaking about buying and selling, it's in direct relation. Okay? It's in direct relation with the mark. Read it again. starting from the middle of 16. It says, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the that have the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right. So this is what's going to happen when society, when they flip the switch to break down society. All right. There's going to be different categories of people, and the categories whom they're going to comply right off the rip. All right. They're not going to need any intercessor, because their God is the God of Esau, Edom, in the things of this world. So, continuing on in this, we understand that the Lord is going to have mercy on whom He have mercy. But the things and the times that we're coming into, and the desperation that's going to be upon the land and upon the people, I'm telling you, you guys want to take jokes, you want to drop mockery, and you want to talk shit, but it's about to get real serious out here, man. About to get real serious. Joel 2:28, and it says, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. All right. When the time comes, and the Lord is already doing His thing right now, but when that ultimate time comes, you're not going to be able to deliver yourself. All right? As it is written here, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. I started off the lesson with Jaguar Wright. Now, she ain't out there on the highways and byways. She made mention of the Bible, but what she spoke of, whom she was mistaken, but she spoke of the Bible telling you to go to the woods and live off the land and depart and so on and so forth. It doesn't matter where you go. When she said something about the Bible said grow your own food. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter how much food you got stockpiled up. All this is going to come to an end. All right? All of it. There's not going to be any debates and conversations whether or not the CHIP is the MOTB. It's not going to be no more conversations, man. Because they're going to make their move, and they're going to make their move swiftly and speedily upon the people. Right? There are many people out there who know and now understand what the MOTB is. There are many people out there who now know and understand that it's going to be implemented and also be the driving force of that new world order, if you will. Because the structure as we know it right now is about to collapse. And when it does, it's going to fall, and it's going to fall hard. Now, if you want to get caught up in that fall, be our guest. Trying to hold on to something here in this kingdom that needs to be destroyed. That's the problem with a lot of our people, man. Our people are too goddamn, simple, and they rather just stay here and let somebody rule over them and put them into all types of subjection Okay? Hebrews 10:31. I'm going to finish off with this. It says, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. And that's what's going to happen, man. Even though Jaguar Wright, you know, she may know what's happening, but she also may be somehow still intertangled in the system, you know. But all that being said, all things are done through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. If you have found yourself in a position where you don't believe that, you know, the MOTB that's written over in the scriptures is what's going to be the driving force for this new world currency, if you don't believe that the Lord's going to destroy this place with thermonuclear missiles, if you don't believe the so-called Negro, West Indians, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, and the Native Americans are the Lord's chosen people and chosen people only, if you don't believe any of that, then you have fallen into the hands of the Lord, man. And he's going to do however he sees fit with you. All right? So bear in mind, man, the Lord is putting his spirit out on all flesh. And certain people are going to have certain visions and dreams. And certain people are going to get strong delusions. Okay? But this is all through the spirit of the Lord. All right, so Lord willing, with that, I'm going to see y'all another, and I say shalom.